Hi, welcome to another Genshin stream. How are you doing today? I hope you had a wonderful week so far, and are now ready to play some more Genshin with me today. As promised, it's this day. There's also another question that I want to do, and then we have a new event starting today. So yeah, we're gonna check everything out. First the abyss, then the event, I think. Well, just get it started, right? And then the question. Yeah, it's this one. The only one in my quest log right now. So yeah, that's the plan. Also, we might try new teams. I need to real quick check something before we go, because this right, I'm still looking for. Oh no, I think I found. Is it this one? I'm still looking for new artifacts for Fischl, right? I think it's just this one that I'm gonna put on a. I don't know. I think that's it. Let me just double check real quick. It's also that one with double crit. That could be really good. We don't really need energy recharge on Fischl. If you need energy recharge on Fischl, then you're doing something wrong. Let's go and put some points in this one. Because if that one's gonna turn out better, then hey, even better. If not, then it's fine. Speaking of energy recharge, granted, there isn't really anything that could have been on here that's better. I mean, maybe elemental mastery, but it's kind of, yeah. Okay, that's good. If this is a good piece, then yeah, we're definitely checking out the. Okay. The new achievements. Dare I say final form? Probably not, but in definitely a pretty good form. That's the idea, at least. So yeah, let's see. There are probably some just bad pieces lying around. Yeah, this is a weird one. Can we remove others? Yes, we can. Okay, let's just do this. Yeah, okay, so this one's just straight up better. So this is gonna be Fischl's set. Minus the minus this one. Because Fischl's circlet right now is already really good. So let's just go ahead to SG. There we go. He's gonna keep this one, right? His crit rate has some crit damage. This is fine. Then the rest is gonna go. So let's see. That's one. Oh yeah, I want to have a before after comparison. Hold on. So yeah, this is 75 and 85. This is really low, but yeah, whatever. 75, 85. I'm pretty sure we can crack that. I'm pretty sure. And this one. Alright, so new set. Yeah. Yeah. Slightly better. Okay, so let's go. So when off-field characters deal elemental skill damage to an opponent, an uncanny mark will be placed upon that opponent. When another active character hits a marked opponent with an attack of the same element type, I see where this is going, a shockwave will be unleashed at that opponent's position, dealing true damage. The uncanny mark lasts 5 seconds, and marks created through different attacks with different elemental types can exist independently. One such shockwave can be unleashed every 2 seconds. When a character enters the field, the uncanny marks placed by that character on opponents will be removed. Okay. So yeah, this is clearly tailored towards the a certain team that we are gonna play. Let's see. This is nothing unusual. This I probably want to do. Yeah. Okay, so Yoimiya team first, and then the New Village team on the second half. Nothing unusual. All right. Where's Fischl? There's Fischl. Do we put her here? No. We're doing like this. So yeah, let's roll with that. I forgot the rotation, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. Healing effectiveness. Nah, we'll just go elemental mastery. That's fine. More damage. We don't need more here. Okay. And go. Good. Rotation is kind of long there, right? But once it gets going, it's like, yep, alright, done. This is okay. Well then. That's ridiculous. This just no other. Yeah. No other way to put it. That was a bit overkill here. Okay, behind us? Okay. That's unfortunate. Oh, well, okay. So, I mean, yeah. Winner barely did any party damage either. It's... that's funny. I know I didn't use Ruina's burst. I messed up. But whatever, it's fine. It's not like Nunet needs much help here on floor 9. Sure, why not? Okay. Yeah, there's 4 enemies here. There's 1 enemy here. Okay, run the energy here. It's the last one. Just go. Use stuff. So. Come on, there you go. Oh, it's only 3, yeah. Okay. You know? I thought this one was... Oh, right. Still. Why wasn't this over? Yeah. Because it didn't kill everything yet. Nothing unusual here. This might be... Even... No, Novelet also hits this, so it doesn't really matter. But... I think those are kind of spread out, right? So we do Yoimiya for the first half again. But then again, there's a Rune Garda. That's kind of her forte. Let's switch things around. Yeah, no, let's do that. Let's do that. You. And then our heal that we didn't need last time. And then Fischl. Alright. What? Where's Fuina? There we go. So, and then our good old Yoimiya team. Proven to work pretty well. Oh yeah, okay. So normal and charge attacks, more damage. Yes. Yes. We take that. Oh, wrong one. They're not getting switch. Alright. Yeah. Interesting start, but whatever. It's fine. Hopefully. To be fair, the Novelet team would definitely have been, definitely be doing better against these constructs here. But, you know, doesn't matter now. I thought it was more, that was not. There was not. Alright, so we get more HP, that means more damage. Okay. Whatever. Done. That's not really enough personal damage, by the way, I'm pretty sure. So, not sure if Fischl's Oz was still on the field, but yeah. Is doing pretty well by herself. Oh, okay. That's fine. Nope. There we go. Still don't have enough energy recharge, but it's fine. we can burst with Fuina every second battle on the lower floors. On the lower floors, that is. I'm sure we'll be fine on the higher ones. The fights last longer, there's gonna be more particles. Damn, I was just destroying. Okay, so Novelet first half, that seems like a big fat yes. Okay. Big fat yes. Then you. That's a lot of water now, so all these. The middle skill? Sure. All the fire shields and whatnot. Yeah, bye. Oh, we weren't close enough, huh? No, this is fine. Oh, didn't actually... Oh, shit. Well, Funa's not gonna have any energy next half. Next time. Okay. Depending on how well you protect the monolith here. Monolith is fine. Definitely fine. Nice. I kept myself from just bursting with the R here. That would have been stupid. Yeah, we're not really doing that. More HP. Go. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. Ow. Damn, yeah, she's... I certainly expected to have more energy on Frina by now. Okay, she has now, but no, it doesn't matter anymore. And she's like, can't check that now, but she's like 180 or something. It has a lot of energy recharge. That's a bit surprising. Okay. Your little friend is just gonna die passively. Yeah, there you go. She died at the same time. Just marching through everything right now. It's great. And there's our energy recharge. Holy moly. Oh. It's fine. On the other side. Okay, no. There you go. Nice. I like they just keep standing right next to our Zhongli pillar. Means more attack percent for us. Okay, damn, that was, yeah. So far you just marched through everything. Now, let's have a look here. We have Rift Hounds. Also, once more, then we have... Yeah, same, right? Nuvilet first half and Yoimiya second should be fine. Definitely gonna be fine against the Terror Shroom. This one, we might have to pay attention to the timer. Just a little bit. It might get a bit close, it might also not. And we have to be a bit tricky, like do a few tricks here, but that's fine. We have Yai, so... No, we're fine. Yeah, we have Yai, it's okay. It's okay. Where is... Yeah, brain fart. Once again. Yeah, no, we need, yeah, here I can't substitute her with something with anyone else. But we need, that's not true, but we need Electro. We do need Electro. Okay. Get going. Okay, this is not so great, admittedly. Let's just try. But yeah, this could be a problem. That took too long. But yeah, it's the first one, so having to retry this one, not a problem, right? Not a problem. Yeah, do that. It's gonna knock him down. I don't know why trouble at some point with some... I thought it was the Yoimiya team, but that could... no, that can't be it. Because we have Yai here. Maybe I had... oh, there was a time where I ran Yelan instead of Yai. I think that was it. And then, of course, no Electro. That's problematic. Okay. Yeah, so this is fine. But still, the first one, the first half was surprisingly resilient. Let's put it this way. More HP, more elemental mastery, more HP in this case. Okay. Not quite. Yeah, now we have enough energy recharge. Enough particles flying around here. Come on, no. Can you suck your... there we go. God damn it. Yeah, that went pretty well. Come on, give me my particles. There we go. Oh. Okay, damn, nice. Sub 1 minute on this one. Already chamber 3, what the? Okay, we just get straight up more crits. We of course take that one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this might be a bit slow. Yeah. Yeah, they're way too far apart. That kind of sucks. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna retry this one. They were way too far apart. Can you kite the? Wait, you can't actually kite. Okay, yeah, we'll see. Cool down. Okay, this should be enough. Yeah. What is it? No, there we go. That was pretty good. Okay, this works pretty well. No. Okay. There you go. That was not easy. But yeah, that's Nubilad's subpar Hydra application, but you know, you can't do everything, right? It looks like he's applying Hydro so often, but he's really not. Okay. Oh, yeah, no shield in a second. It's gone. Okay. Okay, that went really well, damn. We've really gone from I struggle to beat the abyss every single time too. Yeah, we'll just basically march through. Yeah, we had to do a retry, but come on. Okay then. Okay then. Yeah, half an hour abyss. Nice. Take that. Just no questions asked, right? Just take it. We do have an event though, so let's just jump right into that one. Let's see what that's all about. I have not even seen the icon up here, so I have no idea. But it is clearly what... Oh, is it the next iteration of those? Yeah, it is. Huh? Is there something wrong with Paimon's eyes? Nope, there's not. And just now, a thing which floated off ahead. Was that a fungus? Have fungi invaded Fontaine? So let's go check it out. Will do. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Special security and surveillance patrol trainee. Okay. Thank you for your cooperation. The review has been completed and your companions are all safe. They're very safe. And they are of no threat to Fontaine citizens and ecological environment. As stated in the Fontaine Foreign Specimen Management Act and the Quartier Lyonnais Code of Business Conduct, you may proceed with your event. Thank you, Miss Turena. I didn't think hosting an event in Fontaine would be this complicated. It took around 10 extra steps as compared to procedures at Port Hormuz. I guess preparations weren't sufficient. Don't mention it, and don't beat yourself up about it. You and your fungi companions are special guests. The Mason Gardiennage rarely comes into contact with foreign fungi species, so proceeding with caution was necessary. It is only not normal that the observation and evaluation took quite a bit of time. Next, I shall be transferring your commission to the other guards. If the rumored Golden Comet and Silver Companion are spotted, the guards will notify them and ask them to meet you here. I hope your little fungi's fantastic fiesta goes smoothly, and you have a great time in the court of Fontaine. If you need anything, just call for me and I'll be there. It seems it won't be necessary anymore. They're already here. Wait a minute. By Golden Comet and Silver Companion, you refer to these Super Zenith Boss level forces? Yes. Yes. Whoa, how do we suddenly become the topic of your conversation? And what's with those strange names? You two are the same as ever, I see. Energetic, spirited, and with reassuring air about you. I believe we've met before, yes? That voice sure sounds familiar, but did we know a lady like her? Based on your slightly tan skin, you're not from around here, huh? Yeah, she kind of adapted. Wait, Paimon kind of remembers now. This is kind of unbelievable, but... Are you... Hanya? The same Hanya who's been taking care of Bongo Head and the other Fungifors? Yep. Yeah, that's me. A long time no see, Golden Comet, Silver Companion. Your new outfit is gorgeous. And you're so well spoken now. Your new looks made you completely unrecognizable. You've changed so... well, too much. Even the way you speak has changed. Is this some way of making your trip to Fontaine with your fungi buddies special? Actually, the Court of Fontaine does not impose a dress code on its visitors. You'd be welcomed warmly here, even if you were wearing a plain hunter's outfit. I mean, we are also not really wearing anything special, right? And the way Miss Hanya dresses is much more than just following a dress code. I'd say it's elegant, extremely elegant. Thank you so much. Your affirmation fills me with greater confidence. Anyway, I'm here in Fontaine to search for reliable investors for the official fungi tournament and to host a preview event to advertise the fungi's cuteness and attract an audience in advance. According to Sokka, we are conducting transnational business, and Fontainians are very particular about their dress. So when in Fontaine, do as Fontainians do. And she prepared my preview event plans, ordered this costume for me, and even gave me special training to improve the way I carry myself. Sokka? Isn't that the light novelist who's been following you to gather material and helping you take care of the fungi after being defeated by us? Paimon didn't expect her to be so well versed in foreign cheek. Was she that knowledgeable? And if you still remember the tabletop game Fungus Mechanicus, oh yeah, then you can give the brand new little Fungi's Fantastic Fiesta a try. In Fungus Mechanicus, you'd direct your fungi to defeat all the mechanici. And the game received a pretty good initial response, but it was lacking in long-term potential, so it quickly lost popularity. You've clearly never played a Wars game then. Back in the good old Warcraft 3 era, yeah. As such, Sokka combined elements from various documents and fiction to change the mechanici into pieces that simulate powerful opponents, which adds all manner of variables to the game. Sokka is at the Steambird's office right now, discussing the game's marketing plan. Paimon sorta gets it now. So preview event, Little Fungi's Fantastic Fiesta is the tabletop game. And powerful opponents, you say? Does that mean we'll be commanding fungi pieces to clash with other creatures and that both sides can move? The game sounds much more complicated now, but based on past experience, Paimon's sure you still have some some details to iron out and perfect, right? That's right up our alley, oh yeah. There's no need to worry. We've resolved all the issues in advance. Miss Hanya and her little Fungi's Fantastic Fiesta have received the Fontaine Research Institute's... what was it again? The sponsorship of the Fonta product team, so everything is ready. Even if something is left unfinished, I, Terena, the most diligent member of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, would never allow it to trouble you, our distinguished guests. Oh wow. You're Super Zenith boss level forces after all, and Miss Hanya is an important foreign merchant, so you can just leave any odd jobs to ordinary guards. Oh, so you're one of the guards. Paimon thought you are an assistant Hanya hired. You're so reliable. My apologies. Thank you so much. My apologies. A Super Zenith boss level force recognized me. I've been acknowledged by an Apex warrior. I might be getting a bit carried away. As a newbie in the Special Patrol, I'm obligated to monitor foreign creatures, provide the highest level of assistance to special guests, okay, and resolve issues that are beyond the ability of ordinary guards. If fungi-related events bring considerable economic benefit to the Court of Fontaine, then I would be considered to have accumulated experience that goes beyond combat, and our captain would value me more. Oh, don't be so serious. It's just a game. Relax. In Paimon's opinion, anything linked to fungi tends to help people forget their troubles and be happy. There's boss, huh? I see. And other things related to fungi. God damn it, Paimon, didn't you? In that case, I happen to have a suggestion. Ahsoka and I have tried Little Fungi's Fantastic Fiesta several hundred times, but we represent only 2 types of players, whereas the guests have the most diverse mentalities. As it happens, the 2 of you have very unique personalities and experiences, and Miss Terena is also a most responsible person. So if the 2 of you were to play a few matches, we should be able to discover many in-game limitations, and that will help with further improvements. Alright, time for a new game. I was planning on giving it a try anyway. Since even the super zenith boss level forces are absolutely interested, and this will make an excellent feather in my resume cap, of course I'll be able to help. Right, of course. Totally not slacking off here. But I'm well aware that I'm inferior to you all in all aspects, so please go easy on me. No. No. Okay. So, Working Monsters Leisurely Test. A basic level designed by Hanya. It centers around that most common combinations of pyro slimes and blazing axe metacherls. These simple and straightforward features will allow players to quickly understand how best to play the game. According to Soka's comments, these monsters are like workers hired by the Adventurers Guild, with their jobs being to give new people their first test. Despite the analogy, Soka doesn't intend to pay out salaries to those workers. In fact, she hasn't even registered at the Adventurers Guild or paid the fee. For a patrol member like Trenna, these are very familiar opponents indeed. As such, commanding them might be a slightly strange experience for her. Okay, stage archive, what's this? Okay, and here we see our fungi. Yeah, that's a healer, huh? Okay, Bongo Head. A little fungus based off the alley of the Golden Comet and their silver companion during the initial tournament, Bongo Head. Now it serves as a frontline trooper defending its allies. It can use mysterious bubbles to cause AoE hydro damage at intervals. Marvelous gels needed. Okay, cooldown, gotcha. Certain water drops. Cast a fountain of water drops 4 times at opponents randomly and deal 100. Okay, so it's targeting opponents. After casting 2 precision bubbles, the next normal attack will become a charge attack that releases a mist bubble, dealing AoE hydro damage upon hitting its target. So, and then this one. Magi Shroom. Comprehensive backup. A little fungus based on Magi Shroom, a contestant in the original tournament. It specializes in fighting single opponents and attacking them from far away. It is also capable of some healing. Unleashes 5 enhanced wild grass bullets in succession. Deals dendro damage to nearby opponents after hitting an opponent. And then we have healing effect for every 2 wild grass bullets fired. Okay, so heals the little fungus with the lowest HP in the party. Gotcha. Well, nice party setup we've got here. It's not like we can more than, have more than one here. So, click on the portraits of little fungi or use number keys to switch which little fungi you are currently controlling. In addition, you can use the Select All button to select all fungi at once. Press any spot on the field or an opponent to command the little fungi to move to that location or to start attacking that opponent. The white markers can be used to confirm the little fungi's targets. Red lines, on the other hand, show you whom the powerful opponents are attacking. Use Marvelous Gels to instruct the little fungi to unleash powerful skills. You will gain Marvelous Gels over time. Paimon versus... okay. Oh yeah, 5 for all. That's perfect. It's not really like we need to do a lot here. Yet anyways. Okay then. Strong, too strong. Even if it's just a tabletop game, you're still practically invulnerable, that's true. Please go a few more rounds with me and teach me more. Flattery won't get you anywhere. That's a little too much, don't you think? We are just playing a game. Please don't try to be humble. This tabletop game can reflect a player's ability to command. The positioning of each little fungus, their opponent, skill activation rhythm, support timings, everything is important. You haven't received any command training from the Mason Gardiennage, and yet you're still able to launch joint attacks so skillfully. I just press 5 and then, You are not just a Super Zenith boss level force, you are a real Super Zenith boss. Are you interested in taking up a position in the Mason? I'm sure you'd become a captain in no time. Captain? Do you mean we are going to become the Supreme Commander? And then advance further still into one of the organization's pillars. That's more like it. Alright, what's the pay like? How about that? I'm not very sure. I remember that the monthly salary of ordinary guards used to be 300,000 mora a few years ago. Okay, high. I guess it might have risen slightly by now. I mean, for ordinary guards, that's a lot of money. We make more, obviously, but still. How much is 300,000 mora per month? It sounds like quite a familiar number to Paimon. That won't even feed Paimon. Come now, am I not worth millions? It can't be helped. The Mason is an executive agency funded by tax money, so of course the pay wouldn't be that high. I understand the respect you feel for them, Miss Joanna. Unfortunately, from what I know, they plan on traveling around Teyvat while helping people from all nations resolve their problems and eliminate monsters. As a recipient of their kindness, I too hope that more shall be able to receive their help. I see. Sowing the seed of justice and peace throughout Teyvat is indeed more important than merely maintaining order in Fontaine. And then all I can do is go a few more rounds with you and do my best to understand your way of thinking. Anyway, there's something important we can't forget. Hanya, you want to know how Bongohead is doing, right? Bongohead and Kindlejoy are right over there. Miss Renner even especially arranged for some to take care of our funky buddies. As before, I prepared special jellies this time too. You can play with them while enjoying some snacks together. Alright, that's what Paimon's talking about. You really are getting better at this, Hanya. So let's each play a round of Little Funky's Fantastic Fiesta with Joanna, and then we'll go see Bongohead. Okay. So, now for the second one. We have settings. Yes, please. Click on them to select them. Yeah, thanks. Stuff, party setup. Now that's better. So, we have some fire here. We have some electro, which means electro shields as well. So that's what we should be concentrating around. I don't think we will need to worry too much about healing. Although I should probably just check everything out right now. We checked these two. Dual Blaze. Comprehensive backup. Oh, as well. Okay. At set intervals, heals the nearest little fungus whose HP is not maximum in the party. Interesting. Fixed intervals. That's kind of nice. Combat buffer. A little fungus based on Twirly Whirly who teamed up with Layla and won second run-up in the first tournament. It specializes in using large AoE animo attacks, putting opponents within a certain range and increasing their elemental resistance. Nice. Okay, yeah. Blitzara, high impact. A little fungus based on Blitzara who teamed up with a certain fried tofu with all the frills and won third place in the original tournament. It specializes in dealing electro damage and in decreasing opponents' defense. It will prove a worthy spearhead in your battles. Spins around, dealing extra damage 8 times, and then when a normal attack or skill hits an opponent, the opponent's defense will be decreased for a certain period of time. Issue is that this is not going to be particularly useful to us right now, thanks to Electro Shield. Rocksteady. A little funk is based on Rocksteady. A contestant in the first tournament. It is used at directly attacking its opponent, dealing significant physical damage. Right. After each of Rocksteady's normal attack hits, skill damage will increase. This buff can stack up to 4 times and will be removed after using a skill. Right, Rocksteady. There we go. Kindlejoy, Formation Fulcrum. A little funk is based on Kindlejoy, the partner of Hanya, the runner-up of the first tournament and member of the organizing team here. It specializes in dealing AoE pyro damage and increasing its own resistance. It can serve as the core support for formation. I'm pretty sure we're going to use that one. It's going to be very useful. Condenses the power of pyro and enters the incineration state, continuously dealing power damage to nearby opponents here. Normal attacks can be performed in this state, but its movement is not affected. Perfect. When incinerating field is used, Kindlejoy's physical and all elemental resistance are greatly increased. Yeah. I'm using that one. Although Cryo is kind of good, getting better against Pyro Shields, so. Gusto Frosto. A little funk is based on Gusto Frosto, contestant in the first tournament. It specializes in dealing AoE cryo damage and can take a fair amount of damage and can taunt opponents. It serves as the central pillar of a formation. Releases a sprout of frost that deals AoE cryo damage and creates a shield that will protect the user for a short time. When Gust of Frost on the field, all opponents will continually be taunted, attracting their attacks. That's pretty good. Yeah, Stormstress, healing support. A little fungus based on Stormstress, organizing team member Soka's partner in the first tournament. This time it is more focused on support abilities, being able to heal and dispel elemental applications, thus preventing harmful reactions. Okay, multiple heals. Creates a balmy breezy area. The little fungus within the area will, with the lowest HP, will be continuously healed for a period of time and have anemo applied to it. So yeah, that removes the application. Buff self within 6 seconds after taking damage. The opponents will not prioritize Stormstress as a target. 6 seconds of receiving damage. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. Storm Sage. A little fungus named by Soka, one of the organizing staff. It specializes in using Electro to fire off continuously long-range attacks and also support the other little fungi in combat, increasing their attack. Okay. Arrives the conductive effect. Attack for a period of time. When little fungi take damage, the conductive effect will be removed. I see. Increase elemental mastery, so elemental reactions. We definitely, I think, want Gust of Frosto. That's gonna help. I kinda want Kindlejoy instead, but this one is gonna be better against the elite. Then we can go Melt, right? Yeah. Then Dual Blaze as a little healer. We don't need an explicit healer, I don't think so. So these two for sure. Too early is gonna be nice, and we can do Bongo Head as well. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the team. You. Nope. There we go. Yeah. I didn't read the effect. Whatever, it's fine. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Well, complete the challenge within 150 seconds. That's okay. It's a long time. Ah, now we have a boss fight. Okay. Uses multiple AoE damage skills to attack little fungi. Move away in time to dodge the skills and maintain the initiative. All little fungi gain attack, but they will lose this buff for a period of time after being hit. Right, so we probably, no, definitely want you as a tank now. Technically we want to dodge, but there's an AoE attack, and you know I'm not gonna probably dodge it. I do want to use the electro attacks now because they are range. You are definitely range, right? Yeah, long range. This one's not long range, but that's fine. And that's the team already, huh? Yeah, looks like it. We're not gonna... Okay, we won't... Overload. Yeah, we will have overload. Okay, it's fine. Alternatively, we remove you for Bongo Head again, because we do know that Bongo Head is a range as well. Do we need this? I do kind of want to go with the recommended roles. This is the idea. We can try this one. We have a heal. But you are a melee. This is fine. Let's give it a try. Okay. Some opponents have special combat skills. When an AoE skill is going to deal damage to little fungi in an area, a warning will appear on the field, showing the area about to be attacked. When a skill is going to be used against a specific little fungus, a small warning marker will appear above both the little fungus and its portrait. Nice try. Okay, that's really slow. There's no risk of getting hit by that. At all. On the other side, that's kind of nice. Well then, you got that. This one's 2 days, 2 days, 4 days, 4 days, okay. Alright, not bad. definitely an improved version of the last one. Now that you can just click to actually select stuff. All right. All right. I mean, yeah. I like it. It's easy though. It is easy. But hey, whatever. So this one. Look for clues on the scene. When the patch released and I wanted to get reputation, this was auto triggered, so I had to mesh through everything. You are question marked. Whoa, our gold and silver bosses. I didn't expect to run into you here. Whoa, the Ermites are invading. Paimon, run! Yeah, someone get the guards. Wait, will that really be necessary? Hey, stop that! You're not afraid at all. You are a tough duo. Some mercenaries who managed to escape from you painted your portraits and want others to avoid messing with you at all cost. Forget heroes like you, and let's not even consider the guard max patrolling the streets. Blubber Beast would knock me out with a mere swing of its tail. Not to mention that I'm no invader. I'm just a tourist dressed as a mercenary who is conducting standard business activities, sure. Hanya got Miss... Oh, I see. Miss Trenna to send a photograph of me to the Mason Guardianage, so the guards aren't going to arrest me. Wait, did you just mention Hanya? Are you Soka? Bingo, you've got it right. Soka Mercenary Mode is making her debut. Long time no see. You seem to be in high spirits. Why are you acting just like Hanya? You're like a completely different person as well. Are you wearing Hanya's clothes? Looks good on me, right? It's light, flexible, and breathable, making it perfect for life in the rainforest. And it's just right for Fontaine too. I stay quite cool once I tie up my hair. It's perfect for running errands in Fontaine, and I don't even need mist flower corollas for heat relief. Speaking of which, have you seen Hanya? We're releasing the improved version of Fungus Mechanicus known as Little Fungi's Fantastic Fiesta here in Fontaine. It comes with brand new opponents. The pieces were carefully selected and designed based on adventure stories from everywhere. Every Little Fungus moves has been redesigned as well, so playing it is guaranteed to be a fresh experience. And even more wonderful experience, you say. Well done, Soka. Okay, it's just... It's nice that there's more to this event, but yeah, unexpected. I've no idea what we're looking for, but yeah. Oh, hey, there's our simple button. A dirty, empty wine bottle from which strange smell wafts like a sea filled with salty fish. Great. Unsealed letter, an envelope containing no particularly special information. If there's any information here, then it is that the letter within is already gone. An empty pedestal. If you look closely, you can see a notch left by a sharp implement. What's this? It is a miniature guard mech. Based on the shape and depth, this was made by a small knife or something similar. So where's this knife now? Let's add this to our notes. Oh yeah, oh, I didn't even see it. There's one in the back. A notch left by... Yeah, okay. We already... Sorry. A tangle of footprints with no consistent depth or pattern. Look at all these footprints. Looks like quite a few people came by. Based on these patterns, they belong to 4 different people. I curve this one, probably. The paper has already put a lid on this news and isolated all non-related individuals. As such, we can assume that these footprints were left behind during the crime itself. Let's record this in our investigation note first. Okay. Looking at us now as well in the cutscene. Have you searched the entire scene? Are you sure you haven't missed anything? We've got so much evidence. Footprints, a bottle. Hamon's brain's almost fried. Let's think, Sarah. Does this give us any leads? Maybe something that tells us what to do next? So, how many people are associated with the disappearance of Sir Arthur? Testimony from a resident near the steamboat. If you're asking about any suspicious, I did often see a homeless drunk hanging around near the entrance of the paper's office. Especially lately, he seems to be sleeping there every night. That's not how many. A drunken vagrant? Oh, I know him. That's Roker. I've seen him near the docks. He's always begging for a drink from the vendors there. Honestly, he wasn't like this before. If you're asking about anyone suspicious, I did often see a kid going to the paper's office, but he never goes inside. He just moseys around near Sir Arthur. Maybe he just likes toys like that. Footprints of different depths with different patterns, intertwined and overlapping. They should belong to 4 different individuals. Okay, and then we need this one slick clue. A common button with signs of having its thread snapped. Okay. Oh, where can the suspect be found? The docks. Hypothesis correct. Things are a bit clearer now, but Paimon's not sure anything we found is very useful. Paimon guesses the best lead is that vagrant Roker. I agree. One set of footprints must be his, right? And he sounds like the most suspicious. Why so? Well, he's a vagrant, and vagrants are meant to wander about. But he stays in one place. He's definitely up to something. I guess that makes a little sense. I'm not sure that's entirely logical. Trust me, I'm right. Let's go and check out the docks. Someone said they saw him there. Okay. Now we get the messy footprints pop up. That's a bit weird, but hey. Okay, docks all the way down here. Whee! Interpret Valkyrie. Man, Roker has to be hiding here somewhere. He owes, so he has to pay. Find him for me. And if he's not paying his debts, and as if not paying his debt wasn't enough, he's made me chase after him. I'm going to trash his place and break his leg. Yeah, how dare you? What are you barking at? Stop! What are you doing? Who are you? Mind your own business. Director 42, look at the uniform. They are the Macho's Phantom. Maybe we should fall back. I don't care about who they are. Steal yourself, man. With me. Do we have Doggo as helper? Unfortunately not. Would have been funny. That would have been funny. Director 42. The blonde one and the robot are difficult to handle. Ah, blasted mud. I slipped and fell. Guess Rock got lucky. Okay, let's move. I see you are a tough fighter, Sarah. Oh, that's nothing for true. Oh, to thank me, pup. We're looking for your master. Does he owe people money? Hey, listen, pup. Your master took Sir Arthur to pay off a debt, right? Spit it out. Where's he hiding? In my humble analysis, this line of questioning will fail due to language incompatibilities. True. The puppy looks at you as if to say, yeah, obviously. Then let's search the area. That thief must be here somewhere. F those guys. Wrong place, wrong time. A pile of dirty, empty wine bottles from which a strange smell wafts. Like, okay, we've heard that before. Those bottles! We found one of those by the steambird, yep. That would be correct. A picture of a loving couple. Oh, that must be him back when. And something happened. Is this Rauka and his wife? Ragged old clothes from who knows where, emitting an odd smell. Cause. We follow puppy. Sorry, pup. Whoa, there's a person in the chest. Don't hit me. So you're Roka. I don't have any more. Not a single coin. It's okay. We chased the debt creditors off. Oh, wonderful. And what a charming young Mercian you are. You're right, I am Roka. And when I make it big, I won't forget to reward you generously. Dream on, you thief. We're with the Macho's Phantom, and we're here to arrest you. You stole Sir Arthur last night, didn't you? Confess. Who did you sell it to? Me? Stole Sir Arthur? By the Hydrarchon. As if a person of my standing would do such a thing. Right. I've been hiding it in this chest since yesterday evening. Oh, really? Curve, what's the verdict? Biodata anomaly identified. Mr. Roka, you are lying. Me? Lying? Nonsense. Calumny. Slander. Where's the evidence? The bottle by the steambird. We found a bottle by the steambird just like these ones. You left it there, right? Even if the bottle is the same, that doesn't mean I left it there. Why, a place the size of Fontaine must be full of drunkards like me. Results replicated. Data anomaly identified. Mr. Roka, you are lying. Hey, what's with this metal bucket? If I'm going to have my honesty and nobility smeared, I want an actual person to do it. Less shouting. Listen here, thief. We are going to turn this place upside down and shake it to see if any evidence falls out. So no crying when we find something. Look, then. Look. Without the real evidence, all you can do is insult me. Freed puppy. The puppy looks at you as if waiting for something. Yeah, testimonies are irrelevant. Yeah, for example, this one. Okay. I guess we actually go with a letter. What? This doesn't make any sense. Actually, wine bottle, but why? Huh? What's he doing? I thought we already knew about that, so... Huh? I know. He must have recognized the scent. The bottle must have Roka's scent on it. Pomposo, did you have to? Roka, see, they don't recognize your scent. Do you still deny that you were at the newspaper office? Okay, calm down, won't you? Don't boss, you traitor. Pomposo wags his tail happily, as if saying, I don't understand. Okay, I admit it. Wow, Curve, you were on spot. How did you know? Can you detect liars? Correct, Miss Paimon. Really, you are a lie detector. Hey, didn't we talk about prying into other people's private lives? Get to know us first. How have I come clean, Roka? What did you do? But that's my private life, isn't it? How dare you? Fess up, or you will be enjoying plenty of privacy in the fortress of Meropide. No! Okay, I admit I've told a few tiny little lies, but I didn't steal Sir Arthur, honest. I slept by the Steambird's entrance last night, that's all. When I went to sleep, Sir Arthur was there, but when I woke up, he was gone. And I was worried people would suspect me, so I ran. That's not the full story, is it? We've been told you've been seen there a lot lately, planning your heist, no doubt. It's not true. I was hoping to get some work there. You know, start off picking up litter and maybe some bigwig might spot your potential and then whoosh, your career takes off. It seems like you were the one causing the litter with your stinky wine bottles. And that's not going to impress any bigwigs, that's for sure. I don't believe it. He's lying again. It's true. Let me finish. I know how I look now, but I used to work at the Place Memoria. Well, it was my wife that got me the job. Her family used to be a big deal, and they still have some connections. Anyway, I used to be respectable. Really? I'm not sure which is worse, begging for food or relying on your wife. Wow. Don't say that. I wanted to become successful on my own steam, obviously, but that's when the problem started. A while back, some people offered to let me in on their business. Don't worry about startup funds, they said. You can owe us. So I signed up. But I soon realized that the goods they were giving me were unsellable garbage, and then they started demanding I pay what I owe them. Were those the people who were here? Yeah, I didn't have any choice but to pawn things from home to get some money, but I didn't realize that what I'd taken belonged to my wife. Something her grandfather left her. Oh boy. When she realized this, I was too scared to tell the truth, so I said that I'd lost money gambling. She was furious and threw me out. Huh? Why not tell the truth? Maybe she'd have forgiven you if she'd known. What does this guy know about telling the truth? If he claimed he'd lost it gambling, he could blame bad luck. If he lost it on a bad business deal, he'd have to admit to being a good-for-nothing loser. Wow. But what does this have to do with the newspaper? A month ago, the steamboat reported on a team of scammers. The elegant tableware confrery. Those were the people who conned me, professional con artists. Wow, the steamer is pretty good at their job, huh? I know, that's why I wanted to work there. It would have been a respectable job, and I could have earned enough to get my wife's thing back. Cuff, is that true? Barrier has returned to normal range. Mr. Roker is not lying. Huh, so it really wasn't him? So did you see anything suspicious last night? I did. I was woken up by some noise and I think I saw someone. Someone very small running away. That's suspicious, right? Someone small? The statements from the residents mentioned a young boy. Could be him. But where would we find him? If only we had a puppy to show us the way again. Lomborso wags his tail happily. He seems to know where he's being talked about. Now that you mention it, Lomborso has an excellent sense of smell. Why don't we see if he can pick up a scent? Paimon's not sure it'll work, but it's worth a try. Oh, that's the button. That's the button. Oof, oof. Where's he going? Quick, follow that puppy. Interesting that it's nearby. No! Can't have them scare the dog. And before we have to walk all the way back to Fontaine from here. Although this would be the wrong way, so no. Puppy has stopped. Could the owner of the button live nearby? And look, there's someone at home in that house over there. Let's go ask. After some time, you come to a certain spot with Lomborso. Okay. Also con artist. I don't know anything. Also, I hate you all. Don't run, Kevin. Sorry to interrupt you. You. What do you guys want? Don't worry, madam. We're agents from the Merchos Phantom, and we're investigating a theft. A button linked to your family was found at the scene. Do you have any comments? Oh, I sewed that on for Kevin just recently. But Kevin's a good child. He couldn't possibly be mixed up in theft. I knew it. Madam, I regret to say you have raised a thief. Wow. Please be reasonable, agent. Even if this is Kevin's button, all that proves is that he was at the newspaper office. And why would he be there if not to steal? Wow. Who let this one in the fall? Like, be gone. Did you just say newspaper office? Yeah, how do you know that that's where he left, where the theft happened? No, you must have misheard me. No. Ironclad, irrefutable evidence. Don't try to lie your way out of this. You'll only make things worse for you and your son. No, my son didn't mean to steal anything. He only took that knife to defend himself. Knife? I thought we were looking for a mechanical steamboat. You mean Sir Arthur? But Kevin only had a knife when he came home. Madam Madeline, why did your son go to the newspaper? What did he do there? Tell us everything. Oh, my Kevin just adores that steamboat outside the newspaper office. Every time we go into town, he goes to visit it and tells it all his troubles. Okay. Yesterday evening, we had a bit of a fight and Kevin stormed off to the newspaper office. But this time, he came back with a knife. He said he'd found it stuck in the steamboat's pedestal. That explains the notch, but why did he take the knife? He said he noticed that Sir Arthur was missing and wanted to find it, but then some drunken man staggered toward him. He got scared and picked up the knife. Could we see the knife? I told him to get rid of it. Oh boy. I was worried it might cause trouble. Yep. That knife could be a clue. We'll need to ask Kevin where it is. I wish you could, but he's run off again. We're arguing a lot at the moment about his father. You see, his father's a mechanical engineer posted outside the city. Kevin hasn't seen him for a long time. He's having a bit of an early rebellious phase. He's furious with his father for not being here. A problem child, huh? Not easy to deal with. Still, we'll need to find him and ask about that knife. Oh boy. I have no idea what's the aggro. But it doesn't matter. Heh. No mercy. Just zap it. Who are you? Why are you making such an unholy racket? You might want to try saying thanks. We just saved you. Thanks? Ha! What's up? Why the angry face? You gonna hit me? Kate, a thumping would do you good. But we're professionals. Macho phantom agents. We don't beat people in public. But we do need to ask you some questions. If you keep anything from us, we'll have to take you in. And then we won't be in public, will we? Yeah. I was memeing, but here we go. Take me in. Sure, go ahead and take me in. Take him in too. Him? Who's that? Boland, that's his name. Should arrest him too, that your father. I wish he wasn't. I haven't even seen him for a year. No wonder Madame Madeline said this guy used to complain to Sir Arthur. Pama guesses that's the root of the problem. Complain? That's a laugh. I was working out how to set up his speech patterns. You haven't realized, I guess, that everything it says is programmed in advance. As soon as I figured out how to do that, I'm going to program him to say, Boland is a big fat weasel, all day, every day. So that's why you were hanging out next to Sir Arthur? Wow, you really are a problem child. Heard Sir Arthur disappeared last night, so I won't be able to finish my research. I don't know who took him. You don't think I took Sir Arthur, do you? Sure, I'm a problem child, but stealing a mechanical steamboat isn't one of those problems. In my humble analysis, Mr. Kevin, you have come into contact with a knife. Wait, this robot can speak? How does it do that? Is it the same as Sir Arthur? Shows how much you know. Curve is much more sophisticated than Sir Arthur. For a start, he doesn't need to be told what to say. Then, wow, you're awesome, Curve. Hey, could you say something for me? Boland is a big fat weasel. I know you can do it. First, you must prove that said statement is true. Prove it? What the? So that means you can't do it. You suck. Even Sir Arthur could say that. Do not confuse Curve with others. He's no liar. Well, I was going to tell you about the knife if he said it, but he didn't, so the deal's off. And listen, Brad, I don't think you understand. If we find Sir Arthur, you can carry on with your plan to slander your father, right? We're on the same side here. Oh, that makes sense. So, okay, I'll tell you. I threw the knife into the sea. I marked the spot on your map. Now hurry up and find Sir Arthur. That's more like it, kid. Is there anything else you should tell us? The more we know, the faster we can find Sir Arthur. And let me think. I went to the steamboat, but Sir Arthur wasn't there. Instead, there was that knife. And then a drunken man came at me, so I panicked and grabbed the knife to fight him off. That's it. So that's what happened. A Curve. Did you spot any problems? In my humble analysis, Mr. Kevin is not lying, but I did notice anomalies with Madame Madeline's pupil dilation and breathing earlier. Was she lying? Yeah, why does she know all this? I'm unable to confirm that. There was, however, a data fluctuation when she told us that his father's mechanical engineer posted outside the city. Ha! I can't explain that. She was lying. Pop doesn't know a spring from a spanner, as if he could be an engineer. My mother's a very experienced liar. She practices on me every day, you see, so you wouldn't be able to tell. A little while ago, she brought a puppy home and said it was a present from my father, but I snuck a look at her letters and it was from some other man. Okay. Well, maybe that man is your new father, right? So congrats, kid. I hope your new father does a better job than the old drunken leech. Yeah. I might not like what you say, but at least you're being straight with me. Yeah, I wish my mom would do that. Kevin, don't dwell on that. Your mother's just trying to protect you. She's worried you won't be able to cope if you have to deal with too much all at once. I don't want to know. It's knowing things that cause all my problems. No, it's the opposite, exact opposite. Your problems come from not knowing enough. Not knowing enough? For example, you still don't know that humans lie constantly. Your mother, your father, even you. That's the answer to your problems, kid. Or problem, kid. And when you realize that, you'll stop having such high expectations. And then you'll be a kid with answers, not problems. Answers? I'm feeling kind of attacked. Oh, do you disagree? Unless you've never ever told even a single lie. Forget it. I don't need to know the answer. I rather like you right now, so let's not spoil this beautiful moment. The important thing is to find the knife. We've got to go, kid. Think about what I said and you'll find the answer you need. Okay. Don't listen to her, Kevin. Listen to Paimon. Go home and have a good talk with your mom. If she lied to you, it's because she had a good reason. You know, maybe I should go home. Well then. Whoops. There we go. Gotta get some healing done. Not back yet? Oh. Kevin is back home, but this can't go on. Isn't it time to tell him? So this is where Kevin got rid of the knife. Hammer thinks it's time to get wet. Well then. I could, but Curve can't go underwater unfortunately, and I need to stay here with him. Sorry, guess it's all up to you. You know what? We've already met a robot dog and he could swim. Paimon guesses Curve isn't that advanced. Wait. Does that mean this quest only opens up once you've done parts of the big world quest? Okay. How dare you suggest Curve is less advanced than a dog? He's just not feeling very well. What was the dog's name anyway? When Curve is better, we'll have a competition and see who wins. Wow, someone's being unnecessarily competitive. In my humble opinion, we should be looking for evidence. Never mind, let's go diving, Sarah. We need clues. Let's go diving. There you go. Let's see. Of course, it's right here. Oh. It could have been right there. I'm expecting it to be stuck on the crab, but yeah, we'll see about that. Okay, nothing. Oh, of course. Water-stained dinner knife. It looks like high-end silverware, but for some reason it shows signs of rusting. I mean, yeah, it's in water right now. Now water. Although it hasn't been here for very long. I mean, salt water would do it. We don't know if this is salt. Well, it connects to the sea, doesn't it? Kinda does. So then, we also got a chest, which is nice. Ah, they're closer now. Mom, are you telling the truth? That Pop and you... Shh, Kevin. You can't talk about that outside of the house. You know now, and that's enough. I know, and I'll be good from now on. Okay. Yeah, they split up. That's what... Probably. Tunnel chart, Curve, we've got the knife. Here, take a look. Huh, this could match up with the notch on the pedestal, but it's just an ordinary table knife. Why would any criminal carry one like that? Maybe they ate at the restaurant and stole a knife there? Then dropped it at the scene of the crime. They had to ram it into the pole. I give your deductive skills 1 point out of 1,000. Relevant information retrieved. A month ago, the Steambird exposed a case of fraud involving the elegant tableware conferry. Oh, I see. The elegant tableware conferry? Oh, I remember that. A knife like this was part of the evidence gathered. Ha! They must be responsible. There you go again with the must be responsible. Really? We can head back to the office and confirm it. We've got enough time left today. I thought you two weren't really investigators. Can you really check up on the other cases? Okay, I guess we're kind of friends now, so I tell you. I'm an evidence clerk with the Mercer Phantom. As such, Getting a piece of evidence from the store is easy peasy. What? Is that even a job? So Curve is evidence indeed. Wow, evidence is running around solving cases? And why not? You aren't even evidence, but you're doing the same. But didn't editor-in-chief Frazee say something about Curve being remotely operated? She was helping maintain Curve's cover, and she seemed to know his story, which is that he's a lie detecting robot. That's hard to believe. How come Paimon's never heard of something that incredible? Because he's been stuck in the evidence storeroom. Curve is a vital piece of evidence in a case dating back 30 years. Oh, so you're secretly investigating that shocking crime to identify the true perpetrator? As if my life's that exciting. I just got bored and decided to take Curve out for a walk. And that's it? Curve, what do you think? Biodata anomaly identified. Agent $chart, you are lying. Oh, Sarah, I was just saying I was starting to like you, and now you're using the Mosso protocol's loopholes against me. The what protocols now? You mentioned those earlier or something, didn't you? My great creator, Dr. Mosso, added some rules to my core programming to ensure the accuracy of my lie detection. Those rules require me to answer all questions with complete accuracy and honesty. So you can detect a lie but not tell one, and if someone asks you a question, you're obligated to answer it? Correct, Miss Paimon. What clever rules. So is this Mosso guy some top scientist at the Fontaine Research Institute? He was a top scientist until he passed away. He died 30 years ago and Curve became evidence. He died? How? Relevant information retrieved. Dr. Mosso died in a duel attempting to prove his innocence after a court found him guilty. Why was he found guilty? Relevant information retrieved 30 years ago. Stop! You keep asking questions. And if you keep asking questions, Curve has to keep answering them. Our priority should be finding Sir Arthur. Editor-in-Chief Frazee will be too upset to eat if we don't find him. Someone finds it unlikely, yeah. Well, anyway, Curve and I are going to see what we can find out about that knife. Let's meet first thing tomorrow at the Place Mermonia. Okay. Best not to stick over. No, you can be nosy about that tomorrow. They got Paimon with food again. Of course they did. So, wait until the following morning. Conveniently, it is not the next day yet, so that helps. That definitely helps. Oh, hey. Morning. Good morning. Morning. Hey, Tarshan, how come there's no desk in here? There just isn't. We don't need desks for our work anyway. And this bench is awesome. Look, it has comfy cushions. Sit down, quick, and come try the delicious breakfast I made for you. Whoa! Thanks, Tarshan. But what is this? It smells a little odd. Hey, Herc, what's up? It's Genshin Day. It is Genshin Day indeed. We are looking for a missing Steambird right now, so yeah. The Abyss went down. How was Abyss? 30 minutes. I had to retry 12-1 once because I messed up my positioning and didn't have enough time for the second half. But that's basically it. And the new event also went pretty well. At least so far. So yeah, things are going way too smoothly Abyss-wise. Yeah, it's the same as last time. It's the same as last time. I did switch up the team a little bit. Oh no, rather, Fischl has a new artifacts. And yeah. It's kind of nice. That's my special poison chan pie. It's even tastier than the usual recipe. It does smell odd, but that's why it's special. Okay. You've piqued Pamon's interest. What about you, Sarah? Curve, what do you think? An analysis of the composition indicates eating this could be a difficult trial. Forget it, I'll let you try it, Paimon. Awesome enough, cookies. You're tougher than me. Not eating? Then Paimon will finish your portion too. Waste not, want not. Paimon starts throwing down and scarfs down a full portion and a half of the odd-smelling pie in the blink of an eye. Half an hour later, she comes back from outside, clutching her belly. Just where did you disappear to? If you're still hungry, there's more. I made loads. Thanks, Tattered Chad. No need though, Paimon just went for a quick rest, and there's still some pie left. Sarah, why don't we box it up for later? Your expression. Wasn't it tasty? I thought I did a good job. Perhaps you're tough enough. Paimon knows why they call it Poisson Chant Pie now. Poisson Paimon's guts, chanting, we want to swim back out. Wow. Huh? Oh, that sounds absolutely awful. I'm so sorry. Oh, don't worry about it. Paimon's better already. Anyway, the problem is Paimon's preferences, not your cooking. Back to business. Did you get any information about the knife? We are supposed to be working right now. That's true. Okay, so about that. We did find something that might be useful. And this is a knife from the Elegant Tableware Conference. We already knew that much. The people who said Roker owes them money? Yeah, they masquerade as a legitimate business, claiming that tableware is favored by Fontaine's upper class and can be sold for hefty sums. People like Roker often fall for it. They pay a fee to join and get a pile of lousy tableware in return. And then they try to sell it for enough to make back their initial investment and then more and then some. But the tableware itself is unsellable junk. So the victims have no choice but to find other fools to pass the baton on. I hear they call it expanding their downline network. Yeah, sounds pretty familiar. Pyramid scheme. See, human creatures are full of lies. But it seems like Roker didn't expand his downline network. In terms of ethical human relations, Mr. Roker's morals exceeded the level of the average person. He didn't continue to bring in more victims. Oh, so maybe his wife isn't the worst judge of character. But his financial acumen is way, way below the average. In the end, his poor wife had to deal with the fallout and took the losses. Yeah, that's true. But weren't they exposed by the paper? Can't you guys track down the money and help them recover the losses? Our colleagues got involved some time ago and made multiple arrests, but the ringleader is the crafty one and immediately claimed that the perpetrators of the scam were temporary employees. Most importantly, he kept all their accounts completely separate. As a result, recovering the losses has proven extremely difficult. Is there nothing you can do about it? We can't push things forward today. I got the location of their possible hideout, and I'll be investigating it later. Okay. Let's go. Why does this show up again? Oh, updated. Okay. So where do we have to go? It's underwater. Well then. Apparently the entrance is underwater. Oh wow, it's pretty deep down. That looks pretty difficult to get to for the members as well. Let's just use this here. That's pretty fast. Thirty is not young. Ouch. You finished the game, that's your program. Also, the games actually have ends. Oh, okay. Nice. So you're free now. No longer shackled. No longer seeing wiggly lines on the straight floor. I'm actually surprised. Don't you get to finish the game when launching a rocket? I think that's no longer the case, no. There's now content past rockets, if I remember correctly. I haven't actually played that yet, but I've read about it, so no. I think they actually made planets a thing now. So you can launch rockets and go to different planets and gather different resources to do something. I don't know what the end goal is now, but rockets are now just a stepping stone onto the actual end game. Now you get into infinite science. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, that sounds more like it. We're here. And let's see. Sure, a lot of them in here. Oh, we're here again, I see. I recognize this place. We've been here multiple times. Charge in, beat them up, and make them confess. Don't be so violent, Paimon. They're already frightened and on edge. They might destroy the evidence if we give them another scare. That's true. Then let's sneak in and find the evidence and then beat them up. Do we have to beat them up? I don't like sneaking around. Do we have to beat them up? Well, it's such a small place, so a fight is inevitable anyway. Fine, then is it possible to distract them? There must be something that we can use. A curve? How is he here? Hide and wait for us. You're too big to not get spotted. And just come over once we're done. As you wish. Then let's hurry up and figure out how to lure them away. Okay. Covertly find a way to distract them. Well, I see something over here. this chest. What if Paimon hides inside and makes some noise? And then you guys can go look for clues while they come over here to investigate. Doesn't sound like it'll work. Okay, I see something up there. That doesn't really seem like in anyone's range either. In ESP, the final type of science is white science, which requires one of each other science to make, and you can use white science out of them for infinite research. Yeah, that sounds familiar. This pot has chicken legs in it. Is someone cooking? How about adding some seasoning to put them to sleep after their meal? We can do something else to drive them away. Special seasoning? Oh yeah, leftover poison chant pie. Wait, that's the pie. Oh my god, it looks cute. How does this look cute? Oh my. And setting it up big also helps in new game. You get to skip 1 point of science in a new game for every science per minute you make in an earlier. Oh wow, okay. So yeah, you are now scaling up. Got it. Whoa, Pound has a feeling it will be super effective. Hey, how could you put that in there? It's an insult to my culinary talents. Don't be loud. Don't be mad. Tarot chart, your cooking might end up making a very significant contribution here. I'm uncertain they won't be able to overcome the trial of toughness it poses. Really? Fine. Let's hide and watch what happens. Which is not much, really. Yeah, I'm expecting you to go to 2000 per minute soon. It's gonna happen, right? Right? Once chow time is shouted, the entire elegant tableware confrérie starts gulping down the food with the extra seasoning. It doesn't take long before, one by one, subtle changes begin to appear on their faces, and then they start running toward the exit with their hands clutching their stomachs. See, Tarot Chart? They are experiencing the power of poison chant pie, just like I said. I'm incredible. I'll go get Curve. Now we can search for evidence to our heart's content. I believe in you. You can do it. An overwhelming amount of tableware scattered all over the table in a messy yet charming pile that's ripe for the taking. A table knife just like the one outside, the steambird. It must be them. To make the white suns, you need one material that you can only get from your Dyson spheres, and they take a long time to set up. I see. So the first thing you have to do is mass produce or get ready to mass producing Dyson spheres first. Or I say mass producing Dyson spheres, but mass producing the things you need for the Dyson spheres. What else do we have here? There we go. After getting the boot from the order of the fruit, I was really down in the dumps. Luckily, I've joined a new group, so I'm feeling a little better. This new group's operations are a little different from the last ones. Anyway, let's go, interpret Varbury. Crafty bull fruit, my brother. You're always in my thoughts. I can't believe the higher-ups sent Color Lily to hunt you down just for the formula to that stupid potion. I guess you are plumb out of luck now, huh? Oh, don't worry. I made a big ruckus in the Order of the Fruit in your defense. They may have kicked me out over it, but I've got no regrets. I only hope your soul can rest in peace. No one else knows this, but I've also put lots of bullfruits in my new home to remember you by. Looks like only 4 of the 5 great operatives of the Order of the Fruit now remain. I finally received my first mission. To get money off some guy named Roker. That old dog's got no shame, refusing to repay his debt like that. I went out there and shocked him twice before he caught up a pile of junk. The only thing in there that looked like it could be worth anything was this locket. It looked like a woman's, surely not his wife's, right? Unbelievable. Who in their right mind would marry a guy like that? Seems like something happened today. Directors 2 through 41 were all taken away. Supposedly the steamboat blew the lid of our business and got the Merchos Phantom involved. Luckily I'm new, so I'm safe for now. But I don't get it. Aren't we just in the regular old cutlery business? Whatever, doesn't matter. To repay the boss's kindness, my first order of business is to pay that paper a little visit. I originally planned to tear them a new one, but the boss says that we should keep a low profile for now. I guess I'll start with that dumb bird at the door then. A knife through the bird's head should send them the message loud and clear, right? Since the other directors were taken away, I'll go to the boss after the job's done to tell him what I've done. He'll be so happy, he might even give me a promotion. Let's go, interpret Wolverine away. Okay, he's stupid, but yeah. You have that, but you need to fly different stars, design a sphere, set up rocket, set up rail guns, and then supply them with a ton of materials. And then you have to deal with the rotation of planets, so you have to wait. I see. Well, the waiting game is never fun, unless there's a way around it. I guess scaling up more is the way around it, huh? As long as you can automate it, then it's fine. Old clockwork locket. An arcane clockwork locket. It looks quite old. What's this? It looks like it opens. No. The old portrait of a girl. There's a photo in there. Who is she? Database responding. Database responding. Database responding. Failed to retrieve information. It's too old. Retrieval failed? Coffee database wouldn't respond without having relevant information, right? Did water get inside you? Let's put this away for now. I'll let Curve take a look later. Okay. Your count sphere needed like 20k rockets and 300k sales, and sales only get absorbed slowly depending on the sphere. I have no idea why, but okay, yeah. I'll cook this guy. I'll cook today. Kill. Find him and kill him. Boss, I'll immediately find the cook. This agent right here is today's chef. So, who's going to kill me? Merchant Phantom agents? How did you get in here? I don't think you've got time to worry about that right now. We obtained evidence of your crimes. Evidence? But officer, all of them were temporary workers, and didn't you arrest them already? We are working on another case right now. All of you are suspect in a plot to get revenge against the Steambird by stealing Sir Arthur. The paper? Impossible. I've never held any grudges towards them. In fact, I even want to thank them for pointing out the flaws in our business model. You're good with words, but what will you do once we show you with this? You have to adjust to the right position. You have to, I mean... Totally arc, yeah. No, but that's kind of sucks, though. See, Director 42 admitted it in their diary. Busted. You fool! Didn't I tell you to keep a low profile for now? But boss, are we supposed to just lie down and take it when they're bullying us like this? The Merchant's Phantom. Officer, with all due respect, this fool is just a temporary employee. He hasn't even passed his probation period. Since he's suspected of breaking the law and commit a crime, I have no choice but to fire him in the spirit of justice. Hey, how much longer are you planning on using the same old trick? As long as it works. Fire me? Why? Boss, didn't you just say earlier that I'm the only one here who has always been loyal to you? Who are you? What are you talking about? You're fired. We have nothing to do with each other from now on. Take him away, honored agents. He's all yours. Boss, you betrayed me. Ah, you dirty double-timing dog. I'll take you down with me. Huh? Calm them down. Infighting, nice. You blithering idiot! How dare you go against me? You filthy traitorous mutt! You can't stop me! Alright, that's enough. Just play nicely now, would you? Hey, redhead, hurry up and fess up. Where's Sir Arthur? Hey, cut it out, shorty. I'm not on your side either, unless you're willing to do me a favor. Help me convict this traitorous, backstabbing thief of a felony and make the rest of his life a living hell. Then I'll try my best to cooperate with you. The Merchant's Phantom never negotiates with criminals, but with the evidence we already have, the quality of the rest of his life won't be too different from what you were hoping for. Huh? Don't do that. So, are you going to come clean now? Alright, fine. I'll tell you everything. I didn't actually take Sir Arthur. I know it's strange, but someone got it before me. I just stuck the knife there as a warning. Huh? It wasn't there? You're lying, right? Hurry up. Hurry, you got this, Curve. It's your time to shine. No anomalies detected in Mr. Interpret Valbury's data. What? It really wasn't this redhead? Hi. So, did you see anything at the scene? I saw a really smelly drunk lying on the ground, just like that dead Roker. A dead Roker. All I want was to stay well away from him. Then it's Roker, right? Is there no one else? Even if there's nobody, you're gonna have to give us someone. You cut short the trail we were following, and you're going to have to take responsibility for it. Now you just make things difficult for me. You can do it, Mr. Interpret Valbury. What a name, man, or nickname even. You even fought back against your own boss. Fine, you're right. Let me think it over for a moment. Insignificant lackey. Some insignificant lackey. Director 42, can I say something? What? Do you have any deletes? No, I don't. Then just wait a minute. Can't you see that I'm racking my brains right now? Huh. I've got it. I just remembered something. I went to these two words in search of a locksmith because I needed their help to break into the paper's office at night and wreak havoc. But wouldn't you know, I ran into someone there who was also trying to find a way to sneak into the paper. Who was it? Was it what's their name? I don't know, but he was dressed like a member of the Fatui. The Fatui? Them again? Justice may be absent, but the Fatui never are. And what did he do after that? How would I know? I'm not some sewer stalker. This time it's certain. He's the one who stole Sir Arthur. Oh, but every certainty of yours has been wrong so far. It's certainly different this time. Don't you remember? There were 4 pairs of footprints at the scene, so there were 4 suspects at most. The Fatus is the 4th suspect. What if it isn't him? Hey, don't look down on me. I'll get my uniform on it, alright? If I'm wrong again, I'll quit and stay home. Okay, I'll take you to it. Calm down, alright? Let's not be too hasty. Hey, Redhead, can you find that guy? Oh boy. And he's gone. Why don't you just try your luck in this one? I've seen him there on more than one occasion. Someone dressed as a Fatus in some bar. If he really is there, he won't be difficult to spot. Alright, let's do that. We'll take these criminals back first and then head over to the bar. Don't forget your promise. You better convict that two-timing traitor. Pin him to the wall. No. Well then, I mean, technically he is gonna be stuck in this area, so he couldn't have whatever. Really, are we really gonna let him go just like that? What's wrong with that? If someone deceives another, shouldn't we support the victim in getting their revenge? I know what it's like to feel angry after being tricked. Oh, Curve, you should be taking notes on this. As you wish. I've recorded the behavioral and physiological data of everyone involved in my learning module. Then let's stop wasting time here. Our primary objective is to take the others back to the Mercer Phantom and then get to the whatever this is. You escort the criminals back to the Phantom, and without a moment's rest, you immediately rush to the bar, the haunting grounds of the other suspects. Okay. So there's supposed to be a... okay, yeah. You're here, huh? So, to bring the goods. Who are you? Huh? That's not the code. Who are you? Shoot, I gotta get out of here. Huh? You're exchanging passphrases just now? Oh boy. Found you. We finally caught up with you, but why run like that? That was exhausting. Stop chasing after me. I haven't done anything wrong. Why run if you're innocent? That won't hold up in court. Why don't you tell me what crimes I've committed, huh? You stole Sir Arthur. Hey, I didn't steal that. He knows what, though. Quite certain someone stole it now, aren't we? Crud. Don't even think about trying to weasel your way out of this. We even know you've been looking for a way to sneak into the paper's office. Take a look at my uniform, then take a look at your own. Are you trying to cause an international crisis? Do you want to say bye-bye to your life? No way, it's that serious. No, after I complete this mission, I'll be able to retire early. Don't be like this. Then why don't you try making this a bit easier for me? If you make things difficult for me, then it's only fair that I do the same. Picture your retirement life for a moment. Then, when you sit down to eat, you look across and see me. Every date you go on, I'll be your chaperone. And for every travel photo you'll take, I'll be there too, smiling. No, stop! That's enough. Don't terrify me like that. I'll come clean, alright? It's not like it's a secret anyway. I'm Bollard, a peripheral intelligence officer. What peripheral means is that I'm not very important. I was tasked with locating a research base belonging to a scientist known as Mosso Lomboso, okay. Mosso Lomboso? Isn't that Dr. Mosso? You've heard of him too? He passed away some 30 years ago, and his research base is said to contain valuable information, but no one knows its location. What does that have to do with the Steambird? Because Dr. Mosso's death is linked to the Steambird, I'm sure the paper knows something. It's linked to the paper? Correct. Oh, that's why I contacted one of their editors, Jenk, hoping to get the inside scoop. Isn't that the editor who was arguing with Talcard? Would he reveal the paper's inside info? I sent him a small gift. Do you recall the paper recently exposed the elegant tableware conference scammers? I've read the details of their crimes. Wow, so you did that. You're really amazing, huh? Thank you, though I may only be peripheral personnel, but I'm one of the better ones. Anyway, the exclusive report gave Zheng's reputation quite a boost, but when I contacted him again, he said he had nothing to repay me with. Utterly despicable. That's when I decided to sneak in. Indeed, but I noticed something odd when I got there that night. The signature steamer at the door was gone. Right. It went before you arrived? Not again. The uniform is forfeit now. That's right. And there was an employee, an envelope on its pedestal. Acting on my instinct as an intelligence officer, I opened the envelope. To my surprise, it was full of threats. What? The envelope at the scene? At the scene? How could you sneak a peek at someone else's letter? Let us look too, right? To the Steambird. Mosso's death 30 years ago is still in my mind. Whenever I think of your papers with Thoric, which intentionally passes off falsehoods as truth, I simply cannot suppress my indignation. As such, I've taken Sir Arthur captive. I eagerly await your paper's sincere repentance. Issue a public apology and surrender Mosso's legacy. Should you continue to spin a web of lies that obfuscates truth, I will be left with no choice to slay that Steambird. Crow or Blackbird? Luckily, I've kept it with me. Please help yourselves. Are you done? The one who signed it, Crow or Blackbird, is the criminal you are looking for. But is this for real? Is the paper really linked to Dr. Mosso's death? There's no mistake. The inheritance mentioned here is probably Dr. Mosso's research base. The paper definitely knows something. Later on, I put out some feelers in my circles, hoping this Crow or Blackbird would be willing to meet with me, if he's in the same line of work, that is. Best case scenario, we can work together, and even if that fails, I didn't want her to raise any alarms, as it would only disturb my work. Huh? Oh no. Okay. But as it turns out, we are the only ones who showed up. Talchart, it seems you made a mistake again, huh? Talchart? What's wrong? Duh. Curve, tell me now. Tell me this guy is lying. Biological indicators detect to be normal. Mr. Bollard is telling the truth. Darn it! You peripheral! Why aren't you the culprit? You've lost me my uniform. Yep. Calm down, Talchart. We weren't serious. Don't pay it any mind. No, you should just stop convicting innocent. Well, more or less innocents. But I mind. I was serious. I care about whether I'm useful. I said I would figure it out from among the 4 suspects, yet none of them are the culprit. I guess I'm just completely useless. No, there's still one person who said something very odd. Editor-in-Chief, Euphras was right to ask for your help. I should just take off this uniform and leave. Relevant information detected. Agent Talchart, you can be useful. You can write for the Steambirds fantasy column, just like editor Janek suggested. That's not comforting in the least. Wouldn't it be better to just name Mr. Bollard the criminal? At least that might make Talchart feel better. Yeah, right. Miss Paimon, are you suggesting that can lies be a source of comfort? That doesn't count as a lie. Paimon means that when you're comforting someone, sincerity is what counts. For example, when Paimon is worried about gaining weight from eating too many slimes, Sarah might say that Paimon would still be cute even if she gets fat or something like that. Yes, I would sincerely comfort Paimon. No, I would feel sorry for the slimes. No, I would just call out Paimon for being a glutton. Hey, you're supposed to take Paimon's side. No. It's enough. Curve can only analyze biological data. Can't understand all of that. Forget it. You can go, Bollard. Thank you so much. Huh? Talchart, you... Paimon, Sarah, I know you two are both amazing and tenacious. But I'm just a stupid piece of dead wood that is always rolling downhill and finding new lows. I break at the slightest touch. I'm sorry, but from here on out, I'll just leave everything up to you. I'd like to buy both of you dinner one last time. Tonight, we'll go to a nice fancy place at the Hotel des Bons, so you won't have to eat the trash I make. At least she's realistic now. My parent hates farewell dinners. Curve, talk some sense into her. Agent Talchart, I suggest you reconsider writing for the Steambirds fantasy column. Oh no. Alright, that's enough. I really need to think things through. Anyway, I'll see you all at the hotel tonight. Don't forget to come. Paimon knows. Okay. It probably wasn't just about today. That was failure number 4. According to Bollard, he had been to the scene of the crime before, but when he arrived, Sir Arthur was already missing. The footprints of Roker, Kevin Interpret, Valerie, and Bollard, based on Agent Talchart's analysis, they are the same as the footprints that appeared near the newspaper. The famous Crow or Blackbird letter used to threaten the Steambird newspaper, but due to the efforts of Bollard, an unrelated person who came out of nowhere, this threat was unsuccessful. Okay, so go to the hotel. Is it already nighttime? Because it's not telling us to wait. Guess it is. the game lets us. I'm also gonna buy fish, potentially. If you can buy fish. We cannot. Sausages are fine. Jam. You know what? Let me just buy jam. I know we can make jam, but whatever. Sugar is fine. Ham. We have butter. We have cream. We don't have enough flour. Hey. Okay. That it's not dinner, but I'll take it. Paimon, Sarah, good evening. Rajat, your clothes. You haven't resigned already, have you? Not just yet. I just took off my uniform because it makes me feel much lighter. So, do I look good in these? Bad at all. You look much better. Even your voice sounds gentler. This must be the right life for me. Since I can't do anything well, it's best not to do anything at all. Stop thinking like that. It just so happens to be a really tricky case. It isn't just this case. Have you heard of Fontaine's Aquabus? That's how we got to Fontaine. Then you must have taken the Clementine line, right? Abel is the tour guide there, and Elfene is in charge of the Navia line. Actually, I used to be a tour guide too. I was the guide on the third line, the Calais line. It used to travel to the Fontaine Research Institute, but service was suspended due to the incident. Oh, you used to be a tour guide? That's awesome. It's not awesome at all. Tour guides aren't exactly the elite. Being assigned as a tour guide is what happens when you are bad at being an agent. Oh, so you returned to the Merchant's Phantom because the line stopped operating? Not quite. I was laid off due to complaints from tourists. Some praised me in person, but wrote complaints as soon as they got home. They said my voice grates like a crow. Oh? I couldn't accept it. I don't mean to mean the complaints. I couldn't accept that they told me I was doing well to my face when they clearly had a problem with me. Let you know a secret. Editor Janik was the first to complain that I sound like a crow. He's such a hypocrite. No wonder you were arguing with him back then. Hammond Salter gets it now. Let's not dwell on annoying stuff like that. Now is the time to focus on enjoying some delicious food. Hotel de Bon was recommended by the official tourist guide. I may not like it, but I think you're right. You might. I may not like it, but I think you might. Right. Thanks. But shouldn't you wait for Curve? He's not here yet. It's fine. He doesn't eat this kind of stuff anyway. He just wants to record Hotel de Bon's data into his lie learning module. God damn it. Yes. I'm very happy to have met him. However, his core is aging rapidly, so he will go into hibernation mode soon. His body parts can be replaced, but not his core. Hibernate? Are you trying to say he will stop moving forever? I'm really just completely useless, aren't I? I can't solve my cases as an agent. I get complaints as a tour guide. And let's not even talk about my attempts at making breakfast. Now I can't even manage evidence properly. Did you sneak out to try and get Curve prepared? No one but Dr. Mosso can repair Curve. I just wanted him to see more about how humans lie and help him overcome the Mosso protocols. Overcome the Mosso protocols? Why? That would be amazing. Curve could even become a genuine human. Feels like Paimon just heard something incredible. Dr. Mosso's true goal was to create a machine that would gradually become human by understanding lies and humanity. That's Curve's ultimate goal, a form. Legends say that a Fontanian scientist called Alain Guilton created an amazing thinking machine hundreds of years ago, and Dr. Mosso seems to want to surpass that. A thinking machine made by Lane Gilton? Could that be Seymour? Yep, the doggo. But can understanding lies make someone human? Dr. Mosso believed that humans have various reasons for lying, with various feelings underlying those reasons. It's those emotions that make them human. So he created an no-lying protocol. If Curve learns to lie like humans one day, then it means that he's no longer bound by his machine programming and has acquired human emotions. We are out here investigating cases because I want him to see how humans lie. I want him to learn. Then he definitely can't give up. Shouldn't we fight harder to give Curve more time? But how? Dr. Mosso is gone now. But his research base is still out there. Right, there must be a maintenance manual or something. I went through everything already and didn't find anything about the base. How about the newspaper? Would they have any leads? Didn't the Fatu say something like that too? That guy was an amateur. If the Mercer Phantom doesn't know, then the newspaper certainly won't. You're just looking for excuses, Talchart. You're actually just afraid of failure, aren't you? No one fails forever. About that. If you've hit rock bottom, you're only ways up. I've hit rock bottom? Yeah. You even took off your uniform. So I won't fail anymore? That's right. You absolutely will not fail again. In my humble analysis, Miss Paimon is lying. Come on. Hey, wait a sec. Curve, couldn't you have just shown up a little bit later? But such lies have a chance to mold reality. What are you talking about, Curve? Lies molding reality? 30 years ago, Dr. Mosso and I performed our first public test in Hotel de Bon. At the time, there were only 4 tables, 8 chairs, and a waiter who was also the owner. He said to me, Restaurant de Bon will certainly become a renowned luxury hotel. It was just like Miss Paimon's statement, a lie based on sincerity. But today, as you can all see, well, it wasn't a lie, it was his hope, I guess, that he didn't really believe in, but yeah. But as today, as you can all see, the bar has exquisite carpeting, expensive decorations, 2 dining areas, and an endless stream of guests. I think that if the lie about the bar became true, then the statement that Agent Talchart will not fail again has the possibility of becoming true. Shutting down the lie learning module. Was Curve being a little odd just now? What was he talking about? It's a lie learning module. It resides in Curve's core, and once it's enabled, it makes Curve spew a bunch of illogical nonsense. I'm starting to doubt Curve's reliability. I think Curve has a point. The lie learning module is the model that makes him human, or is supposed to make him human. It's human? Whatever. Well, Paimon thinks that some humans say things that don't make sense. Does that mean Curve is improving? It does. Talchart, are you gonna give up just when Curve is showing signs of improvement? Well, can you please say that thing again? Say what? You've hit rock bottom. You will absolutely not fail again. Oh, that's right. Because you've already hit rock bottom. I get it. Then I'll try again. One more time. If Curve is still learning, then I have to help him. Wow, Talchart really is like a child sometimes. She gets moody so quickly, but also perks up just as quickly. Sounds like you, Paimon. Is Paimon not mature enough? You're even shorter than Talchart. Relax, when you're pretty mature. No, you're not. Huh. I'll just stop with the chit-chat. We should take action at once. Since the newspaper might know something, let's keep our eyes on the prize and keep investigating the theft. Since there are 4 of us, why don't we each roleplay as a suspect and recreate the crime scene? We might even find a breakthrough. Okay. Wow, Tantra's brain is working fast. How likes the idea? Let's go to the steamboat now. Interesting reflection. I know. Also, this one, screen space. We need Genshin Impact with ray tracing very clearly. Very clearly. You're the smallest here, Paimon, so you can be Kevin. Why? Because. I was complaining about the reflections just now. They were pretty weird. And the only proper way to fix those at this point where screen space reflections fail would be just ray trace reflections, right? You're the smallest if I want, so you'll be Kevin. I'll be Dirty Roker. Destroy the style? No, not at all. Ray tracing doesn't immediately mean more realistic. And I was talking about the reflections specifically. So, no. Like here, there's no reflections, right? But inside, the floor reflected stuff. And it looked weird. Would you add reflections? Yes, actually. Because using it for lighting is the most expensive thing. Like, good luck playing Cyberpunk, for example, with global illumination enabled on at a good frame rate. That's not happening. But just shadows and reflections, totally. Although I will say that Cyberpunk specifically has really good shadows already without ray tracing, so that ray traced shadows alone are not worth it. But the reflections are really good. For not that much performance hit. So, yeah. Not that uncommon. Mr. Bollard is here for Dr. Moso, so let Curve be him. Then all that's left is the Red Hat. Leave it to me. Alright. Everyone got their roles, so let's reenact the night of Sir Arthur's disappearance. What did all these guys do? The first thing to reenact is the order of their arrival. Okay, so obviously the first one is Roker. He had been to the scene of the crime before, and there he had seen Sir Arthur intact and untouched. When he woke up, Sir Arthur was gone, having disappeared as he slept. As he woke up, he saw a small silhouette fleeing the scene. That means he was there first. He wasn't cautious, though. Second. Wait, no, that's incorrect. No, I guess that's still correct. Then you grabbed the knife, So you are last. Stuck the knife in the letter. According to Wallard, he had been to the scene of the crime before, but when he arrived, Sir Arthur was already missing. At the time, he noticed a letter at the scene. His intelligence operatives instinct kicked in, leading him to open the letter. Yeah, so you're gonna be second. You're gonna be third. And you're gonna be last. Booyah! Hypothesis correct. Incredible. Sam is absolutely correct. I'm the first one to arrive. I'm Broker, a middle-aged man who was kicked out by his wife. I've been loitering around here because I'm trying to get a job at the paper. On the night of the incident, I drank a little, and I remember Sir Arthur sitting on its precious pedestal before it got completely drunk. I got completely drunk. Later on, I fell asleep by the road, and then... I am Bollard, the second suspect to arrive at the scene. I immediately noticed that Sir Arthur wasn't where it should be. So the real thief stole Sir Arthur between the time of my arrival and Mr. Roker falling asleep, and that criminal left a letter full of threats for the paper. Acting on my intelligence officer's instinct, I read the letter left by the thief and took it with me from the scene. After that... What the fuck is that expression? I'm up next. I'm Intermit Valerie, director of 42 of a criminal gang. I wanted revenge on the paper, so I planned to run Sir Arthur straight through. But Sir Arthur was gone when I got here. I was furious, but there was nothing I could do. I just stabbed the knife into the pedestal to scare them and left. It's finally Paimon's turn. I'm Kevin, a problem child. I'm here to get Sir Arthur to spread the word that my dad's a big fat weasel. She also made that expression. But Sir Arthur was gone, and there was a knife in its favorite pedestal. I tried to look for it, but all I found was a smelly old man. When I woke up, I woke him, and someone woke him, and it terrified me. I took the knife to defend myself and ran as fast as I could. I didn't even notice when a button got torn off my clothes. Indeed, I'm that smelly old man. The commotion Kevin made woke me up, and I vaguely caught sight of him running off with something. After that, I looked toward the paper's office and saw that Sir Arthur was missing. I was afraid of becoming suspect, so I hurried back to my usual haunt at the docks. Is this everything that happened? Paimon thinks our reenactment went perfectly, but did we miss anything? The threatening letter. That's right. We forgot about that letter. Since the thief's motive is tied to the incident from 30 years ago, the paper should have some idea about the thief's identity, right? Yeah, but the paper is still in the dark on all of this. We should deliver this letter to them immediately. How could we have overlooked something so crucial? Because all of you were too busy trying to console me. I'm so sorry for being a burden. You shouldn't think like that, Titlechart. Haven't you read through Dr. Mosso's case files? Those should be really exclusive information. Oh, now that you mention those, I forgot to tell you about the contents. Let's go over there to discuss it. Oh, God. Dr. Mosso's death is closely linked to the paper, so it feels weird to talk about it right outside their front door. This spot is perfect. You wanted to know why Dr. Mosso was tried, right? It actually stemmed from public opinion. Public opinion? Well, not long after the existence of Dr. Mosso's lie detector was made public, the Steamboat published several articles on it and quickly drew the public's attention. Relevant information retrieved, Mosso exclusive, behind the lies, Mosso protocols to watch, lie detector, a game of authority. The paper used special features like these to incite the widespread fear and worry among the general public. Soon public opinion began to turn against Dr. Mosso. What were they worried about? For example, how to guarantee that the lie detector's output was credible or is credible? What would happen if a suspect in a trial isn't lying, but Curve says he is? Would mistrials and injustice result? But if Curve's reliability can be guaranteed, then those concerns would evaporate. Relevant information retrieved. Content from lie detector, a game of authority. When using protocols to restrict authority, the central question is not the lie detector's reliability, but its ability to remain independent from outside authorities. As the article points out, Curve is just a machine. So, what would happen if the people put their trust in Curve, yet someone could control Curve and use it to falsify results? The Mosso protocols are there to prevent that, right? Relevant information retrieved, content from Mosso protocols to watch. It must be noted that as the Mosso protocols are man-made, there is a possibility of them being modified. This may prove to be a well-concealed trap. Whoa, are they accusing Dr. Mosso of secretly tampering or leaving backdoors? This is just the beginning. All kinds of other characters piled on after the Steambird triggered the first outpouring of public opposition. Relevant information retrieved. Fish can't live in clear water. Reject a goldfish bowl world. Published by the Seven Nation Gazette. Shocking misjudgment of the lie detector. Published by Short Anthologies. Shocking misjudgment of the lie detector. Did Curve make a mistake? Oh, fuck, that was Paimon. Oops, whatever. That was just a lie, of course. Curve was never involved in any case, much less in misjudging ones. But that's how public opinion works, and so it was all downhill from there for Dr. Mosso. In the end, some even came forward and made accusations against the doctor. They called the lie detector was a total scam, and all the results were completely manufactured. They believed the doctor was deceiving the public in an attempt to gain power to pass judgment over others, and so they demanded the doctor be severely punished and the lie detector be destroyed. Aren't those accusations a little too serious? Would anyone even believe stuff like that? Yeah, many did. They were all just ordinary people, so how could they differentiate the truth from lies? When we don't have access to sufficient information, we believe what others want us to believe. And it just so happened that at such a critical juncture, the Steambird did something huge. They provided evidence that exposed Dr. Mosso as having falsified results. The evidence was key to Dr. Mosso's conviction. Okay. Evidence? Did Dr. Mosso really deceive everyone? The doctor refused to admit it, of course, and so he died defending himself in a duel. Only then did things start to calm down. The paper's reputation skyrocketed, and useless fakes, a fake like Curve. Oh, and a useless fake like Curve was soon forgotten. It was just left with the Mershaw's phantom as evidence. So is Curve the real deal or not? Well, I think Curve is the real deal, and Dr. Mosso was wrongly accused. Then was the evidence presented by the paper falsified, or did they make a mistake? But the person who wrote the threatening letter seems to think that the paper deliberately fabricated those lies in search of fame, profit, or something else. Oh, then could she be someone very close? Why she? Very close to Dr. Mosso, back for revenge? Paimon would definitely avenge Sarah if Sarah was wronged like that. Paimon can't bear to think about it. Don't jinx me, Paimon. But Dr. Mosso passed away 30 years ago, so someone very close to him. I wonder if Euphrasie knows. Yeah, okay. No. I'm pretty sure we've already seen her. 30 years ago, yeah, checks out. Daughter, maybe. Granddaughter. Should we go see her then? Don't worry, she wasn't in charge of the paper at the time, and I don't think Euphrasia is a bad person. Fine. Looks like we'll have to ask her about it tomorrow. Today was a total information overload. Pamon's head needs some time to recover. Alright then, let's head home. Get some rest. Okay, whatever. Go. And meet you tomorrow. Oh wait, actually tomorrow? Oh, actually tomorrow. I thought we could just time skip. Nope, it's a waiting game. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I thought they finally stopped doing that. Turns out, nope. They did just cut it down by a lot, though. Bum, bum, bum. I'm trying to find a good time to continue with that quest at this point. To find the culprit eventually, although again I'm pretty sure it's the, I forgot her name already, but it's the mother of the boy or something, I feel. It's probably not, but it makes sense. She mentioned stuff like she was there that no one picked up on, really. Just I found weird. Could of course also have been the girl, woman, whatever we saw walk past and looking at us. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I need to use one of these. I need to also get rid of a bunch of stuff in here. Yeah. Let me do this. On this. Let me just go back. I have 2 more goes. I should have gone with the Nouvelle team. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Might be a bit overkill to go with that one. Just a little bit. Okay. Nice. We already cut the small ones. Nah. Bum, bum, bum. Go. On it. Let's see, what do we get? That's what we get. Dum, dum, dum. Debating whether or not I should just recycle every single piece of the charge attack damage sets. I forgot the name. So I basically know, at least right now, no more use for those in particular. Everything I like, all the characters that I care about, if they want a set, they want the skill damage one, which kind of makes sense, but yeah. And my inventory is filling again, and I don't like it's way too full. Yeah. I need to at least severely cut down some pieces. All right, so right now, gotta wait a day. For the second part of the investigation quest. We breezed through the abyss and we are also done with the event for today. So damn, yeah, we've done everything. So I think this is a good time to say thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you had a good time. I will be back on Saturday with more Mary Skelter. Of course, so we will be tackling the second half of the final dungeon. Yeah. So hope to see you guys then. For now, I wish you all a good day, good evening, or good night, depending where you are. Do stay awesome, and I will see you next time. Also, BGG is online with a Fiesta, so how about we just head over there and have a good time with some Final Fantasy 2. Bye-bye. Raid message. Fiesta hype! Exclamation mark.